Good morning, everybody out there in YouTube land. What a beautiful day it is today. I have to remember to look at the lens and not into my eyes. So, how are we all this morning? I'll just give you a bit of an idea of what it's like here on the Gold Coast this morning. Blue skies all the way. And there's Bambi. Say hi, Bambi. Say hi to everyone. Bambi. Oi. She's a bit busy at the moment, finding a bit of patchy grass to, do her stuff on. So, don't really, I got it. I know what to talk about. Let's start with depression. And no, it's not a thing to joke about, so I take that little look back. Hang on, excuse me. Okay, so this morning I noticed a few famous bloggers that are experiencing depression in their lives at the moment. And thank God they have a lot of people around them to support them. That's one thing they have indicated. And of course, with their millions of subscribers out there, they've got support out there as well. So, which is one thing you really need if you suffer depression is support. You really do have to have that, whether it be within your family environment or even outside. So it is very sad watching someone go through depression, and I know my psychologist has actually told me it's like watching someone grieve. And yeah, they're right. It's, you may not even know why you are crying and why you're upset. It's such a strong emotion, sadness, and watching someone else go through it is hard. I mean, I have a friend that is experiencing depression as well as anxiety, like myself. It's hard too when I don't want to feel harsh, because I know my friend may actually end up watching this YouTube vlog. So, but I do love her dearly, and she has been there for me for many years, longer than my daughter has, and I love her dearly, and I don't know what else to say. But I know that she is a much stronger woman than what I will ever be. And I guess that's what's holding her together at the moment. So, sorry, I'm going to move around a bit because my back is killing me this morning. And to be just diverting to my back for a minute, I woke up this morning and I noticed that my phone was in my widget holder. And I realised at that stage I mustn't have moved. So for that entire, say 10 till 9 o'clock, 11 hours, I was sleeping in that one position. So it goes to show how strong this medication is. And I totally understand where my doctor's coming from in respect to, if I have too much, I may not realise it when I'm awake, but when I'm asleep, I may just drift into and slowly up to heaven. So I totally understand her there. When I woke up this morning, it was like an epiphany. I just went ping, light globe moment. All right, so getting back to depression, I have noticed a lot of YouTubers talking about it and expressing and coming out of the closet about it, as some of them have put. Depression and anxiety is something that I don't think you've got to be ashamed of. No way in hell you've got to be ashamed of that. My doctor told me almost 76% of the world's population has depression and anxiety, and it was a larger number than that percentage actually is left undiagnosed. So they think they have it, but they don't get treatment for it. So, and obviously that happens. You obviously feel the strength within you to sort of cope and have mechanisms in place, whether it be in your head, that you are going to cope with this. So My depression and anxiety stemmed, actually, I had, I guess I was left undiagnosed for many, many years. Something happened to me as a child in my family environment, which I'm not going to go into, but I will another day. Another YouTube vlog for you. Anyway, so that mine stems from a very young age, and obviously when I was younger, it never really reared its ugly head enough for me to warrant questioning it. But anyway, after I had my first child, I had the postpartum blues or something along those lines, and the depression reared its ugly head then. And they say that in a lifetime you'll have about 7 bouts of depression or thereabouts. So I've already had about 3. No, I've had 1 there, and then I had another bout, I think when my dad passed away, which was going back to 1998. And then I had another bout last year, and the last year bout actually took me into a mental health wing at the hospital, where I was taken off old anxiety and depressive drugs and put onto another one that worked also well with my pain and the medication for pain that I had with the back injury. I was in there for about 3 days, and let me tell you, that's another YouTube video too. That was absolutely an eye-opener. But I think too, that's when my family realised that I really do have depression and anxiety, and I'm glad they actually, in a way, were forced to come into my environment, because I think that allowed my family to understand a bit better. I mean, I even saw tears in my husband's eyes, and I've got to be quiet because he's upstairs at the moment, he could be listening. But no, in all honesty, he had tears in his eyes. I know I did, and my son did as well. And you know, Lauren, who doesn't like to be, my daughter, who doesn't like to be cuddled, actually allowed me to have a cuddle. So yeah, and so I'm not looking too much at the actual camera. It's still very sort of confronting when you're talking to something, and I keep looking at my actual eyes instead of the actual camera lens, so apologies. So yeah, so I've seen a lot of YouTubers going about the depression and anxiety, and you know what? Thank you. I want to thank you guys, because you're telling people out there that it's okay to have depression, it's okay to feel anxiety, it's okay to have all this. And it's also okay to get treatment for it. And I'm glad in a way they are coming out of the closet, as they put it, because I think my generation and the generation after myself, like my daughter and my son, they're a different type of breed of people. And to be honest with you, I think they're going to live a hell of a lot older than what I even live. I mean, my mum recently passed away in February. She was turning 80 this year. Her mother died at 80. And I mean, I hope to God that I die in my 90s or my 100s. That would be a great, era for me. And I think the generations are slowly getting older. And I think that's because they're allowing themselves to get rid of a lot of their stresses. And I applaud that, because, especially for males out there, because males are not, society deems males as too strong and burly, and they shouldn't be emotional, they shouldn't show their emotions. When quite frankly, that's a load of crap. They should be allowed to express their emotions the way they feel. And their emotions, so be it. If they're sad emotions, well, so be it. They should be allowed to show anxious, emotions. They should be able to show that. And I'd certainly look down upon someone who didn't understand that, that's for sure. Because I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong that a male has to show their masculinity. I think it's wrong that a male can't cry. I think it's wrong that they can't show that they're anxious about something. So, yeah, well, been a pretty good topic this morning actually, and it's such a beautiful day. So, yeah. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to halt it here. I don't know that I'm going to upload just yet. But talking about uploading, don't forget, guys, to subscribe, to hit my like button, and to also hit that ding my bell. You can ring my bell, boom, 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 boom. However that song goes. Yes, Bambi, Nana is crazy. Didn't you know that? I am. You want to be a star too, do you? She is a star. She's got her own Instagram page. Her Instagram page is Bambi Vi. Yeah, 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 yeah. Aren't you? Hey, are you a cutie pie? You're still my darling little girl. And I think she's telling me that Nana, she wants to go inside now. So, okay, folks, here we have it. Beautiful day on the GC. Great chat. Great brekkie. I'm heading upstairs now, getting back into bed to rest my back because it's aching like a aching. All right, take care, and I'll speak to you again very soon.